Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's edition of KDHL's AM Minnesota program. I have in studio with me a young lady who is running ragged this week. Jill Strodtman, thanks for taking time, Jill, to visit with us about the Pet Parade.
Well, good morning. Thank you very much. The Pet Parade, it is just one of our absolute favorite events. It's such a year-end summer celebration for us and the staff, and it's just an incredible opportunity to put something fun together for the community.
The mural on Central Park says it started in 1931, which is, of course, 95 years ago. This is the 90th Pet Parade, so my guess is you took some time off during World War II or something.
Yes, yep. The history part that I found, it said that the whole idea started because it was basically a cheap diversion from the Great Depression. And obviously there was a few breaks in there, but just an incredible event for our community. There was parts, apparently when 4th Street got paved, the parade route moved to 4th Street. And, now we run down 2nd and we end at Central Park. So it's had some changes throughout all those years, but the concept of just bringing the community together and, who doesn't like to see a few animals dressed up and coming down the streets, and kids and families and businesses just partake, and it's just incredible to see it all come together.
You brought me a button. It's the 90th Pet Parade, 90th. A walk through the decade.
Yes, we thought that would be appropriate for the 90th year, and Treadway Graphics helped us put some buttons together, so we've got those to hand out this year, so we're pretty excited about that. There's some characters on there, some animals dressed and representing some of the different decades. The Fun Center float is going to be focusing on the 1970s for our part, but we've been hearing some people talk about the 80s and the 20s, and so it'll be fun just to see what turns out tonight. We never know, and it's always fun.
Are you talking the 1920s?
1920s. We've heard some people talking about the 1920s, some 1880s we've heard some chatter about, our Fun Center float's going with the 1970s, so we'll see what shows up tonight.
Yeah. Do you know, was it kind of the same when it first started? By that I mean, did they have bicycles like they do now? Or was it simply solely pets?
It sounded like from the very beginning it was very pet-focused. So pets and kids, from what we can kind of tell. We found a few old pictures, and floats looks like they started coming in, what year would I say? Maybe we saw some of those in the 60s.
Okay.
With that. And then I was a park and rec leader here myself in the late 80s. And, we used to put together some pretty awesome floats on the Metcon semi-trailers. It's been just really fun to see it evolve.
It certainly has. And I saw a picture. I went down to the Rice County Historical Society Museum, and I saw the picture, and I took a picture of the picture. It's on my phone here, from 1932.
Wow.
Where it was called the Daily News Pet Parade then.
Okay.
And they estimated there were 8,000 people watching the parade. I don't know how they came up with that.
That would be incredible.
Isn't that something?
That's insane. Yeah. Yeah.
700 participants in the parade, they said.
Wow.
8,000 people.
Wow. All right, community, you need to come out and watch tonight so we can blow that number. Yeah.
No television in 1932.
Yeah.
You can't just plop on the couch and flip the channels all day.
You got to show up. You got to show up. You got to come out and see it.
So I don't know. Maybe it wasn't much of a blessing to get television. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, at least your radio, you can take your headphones and go out for a walk or something.
Yeah, well, we are all about being outside. So,
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the weather looks like it's going to be nice.
I know. We're very fortunate there. Looks like the temps will be good, and it should be a great night to come out and see it.
I remember in the late 80s, I got here in 1987, and it was either 88 or 89, one of those years. I wore a bunny costume and rode a trike down the route when it went down 4th Street.
Yeah.
And it was hot.
Yeah.
In that bunny costume.
Yes. At the Park and Rec with our summer kids, we call those spicy days. And we are very happy that this year will not be a spicy day.
And then when I got to Central Park and we handed out all the treats, guess what all the little ones wanted to do? They wanted to hug the bunny rabbit.
Oh, sure. Sure.
So they were hugging my legs. It was just kind of a little bizarre.
Yeah. Yeah. Love it.
But it was an awesome experience, I will
Yeah.
say that. For the first few years, they asked me to be a judge, and I judged the horses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I knew nothing about horses.
Yeah. Yeah, we still do all that judging, and we're looking for just creativity and focus on the theme. And we don't necessarily judge the structure of the animals, but I don't know if they looked at that back in the time. I don't know, but
Oh,
yeah,
maybe they
kind of
did.
fascinating.
Yeah, you're right. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
But I always, you only had like 3 or 4 horses. So everybody would get something, right?
Yeah, yeah. I know we really love to have horses. So if you're listening and you're out there and you have horses, come out tonight and be a part of the parade. People love to see the horses, and that's
Well,
the one area I'm like, oh, we just don't know who's going to show up. So it's
No.
always fun to see.
Well, then you need a scooper after the horses.
Yeah, true. Yeah, clean up in aisle 6.
Put them at the end of the parade, I guess. I don't know.
Yep, and they are. Yep, they're structured at the end of the parade. Yep,
That's been tradition.
that has been tradition.
Okay. I did the scooper thing, too, over in Kenyon during their carriage and cutter parade.
Oh, sure.
Yep. When,
Yeah.
when Steve Swiggum was Speaker of the House, and then Mayor Tom Toonhorst was on the crew, and yours truly, and I think maybe the sheriff might have been on we were the 4 people in the pooper scooper.
Oh, I love it. Well, if you're not busy tonight at 7, I got a job for you.
Yeah. No, it should be a lot of fun. 90 years. But that picture is amazing from 1932. I mean, it does look like downtown Central Avenue is in the picture.
Okay.
The Hotel Faribault. And it was taken from a rooftop
Wow.
somewhere. So maybe they did take a picture and
Wow.
counted all the people.
Yeah.
I don't know that for
Yeah.
a fact.
So they got the crowd in the photo as well.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, on Central Avenue.
Yeah.
Not the whole parade
Yeah.
route, because it
Yeah.
started at what was Snyder Drug, which is now,
Sure.
what is that now, Napa?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's been a few different things.
Yeah.
It started there and then went down 4th Street,
Okay.
the wide,
Yeah.
sunny 4th Street.
Yes.
Well, that was an interesting adventure. I was a much younger man then, of course.
Yeah. I know. I do like 2nd Avenue. It's got some nice shade,
Oh,
and it's just a quaint route to come down, and such a good finish at Central Park.
Yes, people I know all the time say, why don't we go back to 4th Street? I don't know why you want to do that.
Yeah.
Sitting in the hot sun?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So are there age limits on this?
No, anybody can come on out. I've seen infants in strollers, and we've had, all ages and families. We've had businesses and Vacation Bible School. I believe Our Savior's Lutheran Church has got a float for tonight. And we've got the Fury softball team coming tonight. And so we get a little bit of everything, and we just can't wait to see.
Oh, right. That'll be fun. So do you judge the floats too? Or?
Yep. So we judge all the floats. I believe we have 13 signups this year. A couple of them, though, I think they said they're walking and they're more in costume, but a larger group, and didn't necessarily make a float. But yep, so we judge all of those categories. And then we've got small dogs and big dogs and small furry animals and costumes and bikes, scooters, horses, farm animals, all kinds of different categories that you can sign up for. And the map, the famous Pet Parade map, is on our website, faribault.org. And then around town, you can stop in or call in at the Park and Rec too to get some information if you need it.
And the route again starts?
So we start on the corner of 9th Street Northwest and 2nd Avenue Northwest, and the parade route runs south to finish down at Central Park. And then down at Central Park tonight, we've got Eclipse that will be playing music down for concerts in the park. And then thanks to Harry Brown's, we have got the foam machine tonight. The last couple of years, we've had a foam machine, and the kids love to play in that. That'll be down at Central Park. We have Making Faces that will be doing face painting. And then the Park and Rec staff, we will have the Jump House and the Gaga Pit and some yard games going as well. And then we'll have freezies. So Harry Brown's will probably be down there as well, and we appreciate their support on that. And then Run Amok Workshop made some incredible prizes for our participants that are actually in the parade. So we're pretty excited about that partnership with them as well.
Sounds awesome. Do you ever have any idea of how many people participate in this, like they did back in 1932? They said 700.
Yeah, so we usually print 500 ribbons. So everyone that participates in the parade, we give them a ribbon. And I would say we traditionally go through about 350 of those ribbons on average.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of our best way to get a count is handing those out and seeing what we have left.
Well, the times have changed.
Yeah.
Like I said before, there was no television in 1932.
Yeah.
So people had to get out, and if they wanted to do something other than twiddle their thumbs or yard work or something, go to the pet parade.
Come to the pet parade.
Yeah. 90th annual edition this evening. I got to get a market update here, courtesy of your KDHL Agri Boosters, and then we'll come back and visit a little bit more with Jill about the pet parade. Oh, before I get to that market, Jill, did you grow up around here?
I grew up in Otana.
Oh, okay. So you never knew about the pet parade till you moved here? Or
Correct. Yeah. My first year here as a leader, that's when I found out about it. And I'm like, this is amazing. Yeah. Loved it. Yeah. In fact, I went to college at Mankato State and they talked about it in my park and rec classes even. So it is well known.
Well, it should be.
As it should be.
Is there any other pet parade in Minnesota?
Not that I know of.
And I did an article on this a few years ago on our website. I did some research. I did a deep dive. And I think it's the oldest in the country.
Yeah. Yep. I do remember you. I remember that. Yeah. Reading that. That was,
the oldest in the country. Something we can hang our hat on here.
There we go.
We should have on our entrance into Faribault. Faribault, home
of the pet parade.
Of the pet parade.
I like it. I like it a lot.
You know, what is it now? Big city dreams, I don't know. But home of the pet parade, the nation's oldest.
There we go.
Hey, home of the nation's oldest pet parade. And people go, what's a pet parade? Come and watch.
And you don't have to have a pet to participate, but it is pretty fun to have the pets out there.
That's the thing that I found unique when I first came here. You know, the pet parade idea makes a lot of sense. But then they wanted to not let anybody feel left out. That's what I love about this.
Yeah. Last year we had a llama, which was so cool. One year we had a chicken in a cage stroller. I mean, it was just awesome. We've had pet rocks. I mean, you know, get creative. And like I said, if you don't have a pet, you can still participate. You don't have to have a pet to be in it, but it makes it pretty cool.
A pet rock.
Pet rock, you know.
If you had snakes?
Yep, we've had snakes. We've had hamsters. We've had fish. Turtles, yep. Bird. Llama last year. That was pretty cool.
That was a first, though, huh?
Yeah, that was a first for me in my years here.
Well, maybe it'll be back this year.
I hope so.
Who knows? Anyway, let's get that opening market report, a service of your KDHL Agri Boosters, and then we'll come back and visit a little more with Jill about the 90th annual Pet Parade, which is tonight. Gets underway at 7? Underway at 7 this evening when in Faribault. Again, currently 68 sunny degrees in downtown Faribault. We'll be back in a jiffy.
Good morning. It's time for the market update on this Thursday morning here on the Linder Farm Network. And joining us, Jim Emter, Van Auning Company, Alexandria. Well, Jim, fairly quiet so far this morning. Corn a little lower. What are you following?
Yeah, Linda, a lot of back and forth right now. We've got a market that, a couple weeks ago kind of hit another interim high, has seen better precipitation chances, more mild temperatures, and the last 2 weeks have kind of been retracements back down, and we kind of find ourselves here at a mid-range. Realistically, for 15 to 35 cents from what we consider kind of the major support in the lower area for this corn market, and for the soybeans, that'd be about 40 to 60 cents lower. So, we'll see how the market kind of handles some of this undertone. If we continue with more favorable weather conditions, good rains, more mild temperatures, again, this market can soften, fade down as it typically does here in August, and find a low, find that base of support, and try to bounce out of here. And I think that's the path we're on right now. If we get surprise stories that come along on the war front, or on the economic front, or on a yield threat, then we've got to change course. Otherwise, this feels like the path of least resistance, at least for the near term. coming out of it, make no mistake, Linda, we see better opportunities down the road. And what's going to help this market is demand. This morning in the export sales, they were just kind of shoulder shrug in the range of expectations. Nothing, terrible, but nothing off the charts either. And this is what we need to kind of get the market out of here as we work into October, November, December. Good demand. We need good crush for the ethanol and biofuel sources, and all that can help these markets down the road. But right now, it feels like the bear has control in these grain markets.
And livestock futures today a little lower on the cattle. Actually, cattle and hogs. What are you following?
It has, Lynn. No, it's, this has been a nice little recovery back for the feeder cattle, live cattle markets, more so for the live cattle fats versus feeders. But, again, we're getting up against some key moving averages, getting near 40-day moving averages for those. So now this is where the rubber meets the road. Can we accelerate, or is this an area where we struggle at? So to see some sell pressure shouldn't be a surprise up front. Export sales, 19.8 thousand metric tons. That was all right, up 31% from the previous week, 71% from the 4-week average. And, it's a good base to see, but we need to see those cash undertones remain. 235 to 238 base is enough to get the recovery we've had, but now we need to see them push a little further. As for the hogs, I think for cattle producers, this is a reminder of what can happen. This hog market's flat rolled over, got to its 50% retracement level, got against the 200-day and flat failed, and it just fell apart. And that's the concern that could come in cattle. Now, for the hogs, it's getting back above 100, and I don't think we're going to do that all too quickly. Exports were a miss this morning, so.
Jim Emter, Van Onning Company. September corn and December both down 0.75 cents. September beans up 1/4 cent. November up 1/2. January up 0.75 cents. August live cattle down 52. October down 90. September feeder cattle down 150. October lean hogs down 5. December down 50. This is the Linder Farm Network.
Compart's Boar Store would like to make swine producers aware of increased availability of genetic material through our boar stud network, as well as natural service boars. 2025 nursery closeout data shows an incredible 1.04% nursery mortality on 237,000 piglets through 58 pounds. If you're interested in easy starting robust pigs, call Chris Compart at 507-381-9280.
Hello, Mitch Barber from Firm and Tri-County Stockyards, holding livestock auctions every Monday at Firm Stockyards and every Wednesday at Tri-County Stockyards. Top livestock auctions in northern Minnesota. For more information, call 218-639-5228 or go to our websites, tricountystockyards.com or firmstockyards.com. View Midlife, Cattle USA, or DV Auction. Call anytime, day or night. We appreciate your business, and a thank you.
And join us for a broadcast from Farm Fest during our 12:30 midday farm review on the Linder Farm Network.
AM Minnesota on the Mighty 920 KDHL.
Yes. Our report, a service of your KDHL Agri Boosters, including Craig Keller at the Keller Insurance Agency, Nerstrand, NorthlandFarmBuildings.com, Werner Farm Seed, Dundas. And Jill Strodtman's with me. She is, what's your official title, Jill?
Youth Recreation Coordinator for the Faribault Park and Rec.
And you've been doing that how long?
A little over 30 years.
It makes you stay young, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yep, I know. And we just have the most incredible staff. I'm just so lucky. And this time of year, too, staff that have been with me from the very beginning that no longer work there still reach out, and we reminisce about this pep parade event because it was just such a fun summer finale for all of us. But yeah, a lot of years with the Park and Rec.
So do you still have the volunteer judges for each of the different categories?
So our staff take on that role at this point. So our leaders and our coaches that work with us all summer long, we work behind the scenes for the parade setup, and then they do the judging, and then they're in the parade with the kids, and then afterwards we're celebrating down at Central Park with them, and then we're cleaning it all up.
So some judges probably have multiple categories.
Yes. Yep. They work the whole block now, like one block. So they'll have like 7-8 categories that they have to judge.
Do you know how many categories there are? It probably varies by year, I'm
guessing.
guessing.
Does vary by year. I think there is 15 categories this year, if I recall.
Well, I know one thing. The llama won last year.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was cool. Yeah. Well, llama shows up, you're winning.
I mean, because there's not going to be any more than one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's by category that you get your prizes,
Yep.
right?
The llama was in the unusual pets category.
Well, that would qualify.
Yep, that qualified.
So what, is that the most unusual in your years?
I would have to say so. Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had any sheep. So if you have a sheep, come on out. We usually get horses. We've had goats, chickens. The farm animals are so much fun. And then we get lots of dogs, which is amazing. A few cats. We've had bunnies, which is awesome.
Now with farm animals, you have cows and pigs. And
We have had mostly goats. And I mean, I can remember some sheep in the early days, but that's been a while. I have not had a cow for a while. So I'd take a cow. Yeah.
a calf, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'm surprised.
Yes,
that,
and the weather's in our favor tonight, too, so it won't be too warm for the animals.
I mean, because we're a rural community,
Right.
by and large, I'm surprised that we don't have more
Yeah,
of the cows and the pigs and that sort of thing.
yeah. So come on out.
Did you grow up on a farm, Jill?
I did not grow up on a farm, but I married into a farm.
Right.
So Strodtman Farms, yep. So we actually, I guess, raised what would be considered unusual pets. We raised elk for years, and we're dairy farmers, and now we are crops. So I have
got out of
been
the
in the
animal.
farming business for over 30 years as well.
Wow. So you got out of the animal business.
Yes, right now we have chickens. So, and we raise crops. Yep.
Yeah. Too labor intensive.
There was just a lot of regulations coming down with raising the elk. So, yeah.
We are becoming highly regulated, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
No regulations for the pet parade.
Well, we're all about safety, but yes, come on out and have fun with us.
Yeah. No, I know you.
And then we do ask the people that are in the floats, we do ask them to walk along the side to hand out flyers or candy because we don't want them to throw things too close inside the street because we do have all those animals and kids coming. So we just ask that they are aware of that.
Yeah, that's a good point. If you're going to bring a horse, obviously you want a horse that's used to people.
Correct. Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
lots
we've had some great families that have brought out horses in the past. So,
got to have the mild-mannered horses
yep.
that, maybe blinders on or something.
Yeah. Yeah, we have Matthys Percherons coming out tonight with their horse and wagon. So they've been joining us for several years, so that'll be fun. So they'll be towards the end of the parade.
They give rides then afterward?
No, they do not. No, we have so many other activities going on, and the park area gets kind of busy. So they join us for the parade, and then they head out after that.
Do you know about this musical group, or it's kid-oriented, or?
Eclipse, they've been there the last couple years down at the Central Park, and they just, two ladies, and they just play fabulous music. And then we've got Studio Stars that will be doing a dance performance in the parade, and then as well doing a performance when the parade is done. Eclipse will take a little break and let Studio Stars show off their summer performance as well.
Well, that'll be fun.
Yes, yeah. Jenna and Beth have been great about joining us year after year with that, so we're always grateful to them.
All right. So it sounds like this year's plan is to be pretty much the same as it's been the last number of years.
Yeah, tradition is good, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Have you ever had a grand marshal of your parade?
Well, we have junior parade marshals. So we do a lot of focus celebrating on the youth. So we've got kids that have been in our fun center camps all summer long. And when they hit a certain age, they can sign up to be a junior parade marshal. So they get permission from their parents, and we explain what that is. And then we do a drawing to see. And so we've got junior parade marshals every year. So you can come and see those kids tonight. They will be in a Corvette at the beginning of the parade. So we always have that.
Wow, they get to ride in a Corvette.
Yes, with crowns and everything. So yeah, pretty cool.
How many?
And
of
then
them?
our famous glitter signs that we make. And then, our awards are plates, paper plates that we make, painted with the glitter on it, first, second, and third prize. So everything is a very youth focused because it's a lot of our summer camp kids that are helping put some things together that you're going to see this evening.
Yeah, I do remember handing those out.
Yeah, another tradition.
Way back
way
when.
back. Yep. Yeah.
That's a long, long time ago. So, again, it is the 90th pep parade, even though it started 95 years ago, because World War II happened.
Yep.
And then there's a bit of a hiatus. and then it came back. There's a Then and Now book down at the Rice County Historical Society Museum that says it came back in 1947, but that can't be right because that would be over a decade it was off.
Yeah.
So who knows? You know, there probably aren't a lot of people around that were around in 1931.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there are some. I was kind of hoping, Jill, that I would find somebody who had been at that parade.
Oh,
And there may be someone in one of our
that would be incredible.
area nursing
Yeah.
homes or something.
We had somebody that shared with us a bag, a Park and Rec bag that they had won in their early years of being in the pet parade, and a coin that they had won. Brought it down and showed it to us. So that was pretty cool just to see some of those original
And they kept
prizes. They had kept it all those years. Yep.
Oh, that's
yeah.
awesome.
And in our office, we've got a wall full of all of the ribbons that we've been a part of since we've been a team down there doing it. And yeah, this year we added a fun button to it as well.
This is the first year for a button.
This is the first year for a button. Yep, it felt like it was time for a button.
Do you think it'll continue?
I think it would be a really fun tradition to continue that. So I'm hoping to keep that going.
This I could see somebody keeping as a keepsake,
Yeah, yeah.
right? 90th Pet Parade, a walk through the decades. Who came up with that theme?
You know, at the end of the summer, the Park and Rec summer team, the leaders, we all get together and we brainstorm fun ideas, and we usually end up with about 7 of them that we narrow down to, and then we do a vote. And every once in a while, we've also put the vote out into the community. But I credit that to our summer staff coming up with some really fun ideas. We are all about themes in a lot of our camps and programs, so it's just kind of fun to put things together. But we thought with, you know, USA, the 250th, and it being the 90th year for the pet parade, walk through the decades just seemed like a good tie-in to all of that.
Yeah, it does. It honestly does, a walk through the decades. But folks, you might want to check that out, that picture from 1932, the Daily News Pet Parade. I just showed it to Jill during our farm market update.
There's an incredible crowd photo in there. So, yeah, I would love to have those types of numbers. So come on out tonight. We start at 7 o'clock is the official parade start time. And I would say the parade usually is about 30 to 40 minutes long. So it's short and sweet, but it is just packed with so many fun and amazing things.
Yeah, it's not going to be hours long by any means.
Right.
Awesome. I do appreciate your coming in because I know you're running ragged.
Yes. Well, thank you for taking the time to celebrate the event as well. I appreciate all of your research, and
It's a terrific Faribault
it
tradition.
really is. Thank you.
I mean, it really is awesome. We didn't have anything like this where I was growing up.
Yeah.
And you mentioned in Owatonna they didn't have anything like
Nope.
this.
Nope. When I got to the Park and Rec, I was so thrilled to hear about what this was going to be that we got to be a part of to close out summer, and I was hooked immediately.
Yeah. So I'm guessing your kids were part of it?
Yep, my kids have been in it. They have helped judge it, and yeah, they're coming tonight to be in it. So, yep, they're still showing up.
Oh, awesome. Thanks, Jill. Appreciate it
Great.
again.
Thank you.
I know you have to get on your merry way, and we appreciate your taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us. I don't know who we're going to have on AM Minnesota tomorrow. Still in the process of getting that booked. Hopefully it'll be, I'm sure it'll be an interesting program if we can get one put together. Jerry, of course, has been off the last couple of days. He's at Farm Fest, the final day of Farm Fest. Was there yesterday and the day before. So you get Jerry back tomorrow. I know a lot of you folks are going to breathe a big sigh of relief that you don't have to deal with Gordy and you got Jerry back. The thermometer jumped up to 70 degrees. 79 is our predicted high. So it should be in the upper 70s when the pet parade gets underway about 7 o'clock this evening. You can't do much better than that temperature-wise. As I said, the year I was a bunny costume and it was a tricycle. I rode a tricycle on a bunny costume, and that thing was hot, and it was very hot that day. It might have been in the upper 80s, maybe 90. I do remember I was just sweating bullets, but it was a lot of fun, I will say, being part of that prep parade. So come on down to the 90th Pet Parade this evening, beginning at 7. You'll enjoy it, believe me.